Well, now, what are those simplifications? I'm going to talk about one set of simplifications now that are extremely important. It's a simplification of the 26 values that we have picked out to represent the 15 million other values which are also in our head. If we weren't able to make this simplification on the basis of what is actually a mathematical empirical technique called factor analysis, we wouldn't know how many of these 15 million other values to ask about. That simplification is a matter of sampling, having sampled from 15 million, that just means 30 million, that means however many you can think of, because they are really without number. They are all those things to which we are basically attracted in their concrete forms and in their kind of more abstract forms. In the course of time, social psychologists have made analyses of things like trait names of individuals, and they have found that, I'll start with that because I can give a simpler account of that. Of all the trait names you can think of for individuals, they have found that a pretty good simplification for it is, well, there seems to be one dimension of dominant to submissive. It's a dimension, or if you approach it from a midpoint, it's toward dominance in one direction, toward submission in the other. It's really two possibilities. It's a direction of conflict, actually. So we treat it not just as one dimension, but as two opposed vectors, two different directions to go, two different directions of emphasis. That is a common one in the way we think about individuals. And another common one, most common, is whether they are friendly or not. All the adjectives which apply to people, you know, such as irritable, sanguine, trusting, blissful. Think of as many adjectives as you can. I think you'll be able to sort them into the dominance or the submissiveness that seems to be implied, and the positive or friendly versus negative, which seems to be implied. It isn't only personality traits and trait names that sort themselves out in this way. Also, values, in the sense of our 26 sample of 26 kinds of values, sort themselves out that way. Exactly 13 of them, half of them, have the implication of that the speaker who enunciates this value is trying to be dominant versus the other. And the other 13 have to do with types of values in which submissiveness is indicated to be the important way to behave. Now, personality traits, values, nonverbal behavior, types of leadership. You know, there have been lots of factor analytic studies done which make this kind of compacting or reduction of the number of variables possible by giving a little more abstract concept of what they are. Most of them, or a good many of them, on traits, for example, don't recognize that there is a third dimension, which I have called forward versus backward. If positive and negative go this way, positive, negative, and dominant, submissive go this way and this way, forward and backward go this way.